Hello everyone, so welcome back with another packet tracer activity, and today we are going to perform 6.3.1.10. And if we check the objectives of this activity, so we have to perform three parts. The first part is to identify the network devices, and the second part is to install the correct modules on these devices, and the last part is to connect the devices. And this one is the simple topology in the packet tracer, and in this activity we have to complete 52 parts, 52 points. And if we go to the part number one, so part number one is I have this Word file, so we can answer the questions on this file. Part number one is to identify the physical characteristics of the internet working devices. So the first step is we have to go to the east router into the physical tab, and in this tab we have to check the management ports available on this router. So simply just go to the east router, click on this, go to the physical tab, and if I zoom in, just click on this. So we will see there are two ports available for the management. One is the aux port, this black one. The other one is this console port. So this router have two ports to configure and management. Okay, the step number two, identify LAN and WAN interfaces on the Cisco router. So on the same east router, we have to identify the WAN interfaces. And if we go into the configuration tab, so we can check we have two interfaces, GI0/0 and GI0/1, and then we have two serial interfaces, serial 0/0/0 and serial 0/0/1. We can also verify the modules available. So this module is serial interface and this module is the gigabit. And if we go into the CLI tab and we type the command show IP interface brief, so we will see the number of interfaces available on this router. So these are two physical interfaces, these are two serial physical interfaces, this one is the virtual interface, so we will not count this virtual interface VLAN1. So total 4 physical interfaces are on this east router. Okay, so we have two WAN interfaces and two gigabit internet interfaces. Step number 3, go to the CLI tab and issue the command show IP interface brief. And how many physical interfaces we see? We see 4 interfaces. Go to the east, we just issue the command show IP interface brief. This one is the abbreviation of brief, so you can type the full command brief or in the short br. Okay, the next step is we have to issue the command show interface gigabit 0/0, and what is the default bandwidth of this interface. So if we go here and type the command, let me increase the font size. So preference, okay, so we have to check the bandwidth of the interface GI 0/0. So we will issue the command show interface GI 0/0, show interface gigabit 0/0. Okay, so this one is the bandwidth, so its bandwidth is 1000K. so this one is the bandwidth for the interface. The next bandwidth is to check the serial interface 0/0/0. So we will issue the command show interface serial 0/0/0, and the bandwidth of this serial interface is 1544 kilobits. So this one will be the answer. Then step number 3, identify the module expansion slots on the switches. How many expansion slots are available to add additional modules on the east router? Okay, if we go into the east router physical tab, and we can see this one is a free module, so we can add another module on this slot. So the answer will be 1. So we can add one module on this slot. Okay, now click on the switch 2 and switch 3. How many expansion slots are available? If we go into the switch number 2 physical tab, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 empty slots, so we can add modules on these slots. So 5 on the switch number 2, and if we go into the switch number 3, and we have 5 on the switch 3 as well. So the answer will be 5 slots for each switch. Now part number 3, select the correct modules for the connectivity. Okay, so the requirement is that we need to connect PC 1, 2 and 3 to the east router. So we have 3 switch ports for the east router, but you do not have the necessary funds to purchase the new switch. Which module you connect to these PCs on the east router? Okay, so if we talk about the module, so by default it's coming with the 4 switch modules. 4 means 4 ports, so we can add 4 switching ports on this east router. If we go into the east router physical tab, and these are the modules available to install, and this one is actually the switch module. If we click on that, so we have total 4 ports on this module, and if we check the description of this module, so it asking that 4 switching ports. So using this port, we can this module will be act as a switch, and using this module we can connect maximum 4 ports for end devices or the computers. So we need to add this module, so just power off this device using this button, then click on this module and drag over on this empty slot, and then power on device again. Okay, we just add this module on the east router. Okay, how many hosts you can connect to the router using this module? So we can connect 4 modules. So we just check this module is have the 4 ports. Okay, on switch 2, which module can be inserted to provide the gigabit optical connection? So gigabit fiber optical connection on the switch 2 to connect the switch 3. So we need to make sure that we have the same module on the switch 2 and switch 3, same fiber module. Okay, if we go into the switch 2, so we can add total 5 modules here, and if we check the available modules, so this FE stand for fast Ethernet, GE gigabit Ethernet, and FE fiber Ethernet, and FGE fiber fast gigabit Ethernet. So we have to choose this one, FGE fiber gigabit Ethernet. We will add this module, the next available slot over here. So this switch is on, so we need to power off first. Just click on this button, drag again, and power on back. Now we will add the same module on the switch 3. This one, and power on the device. Okay, add the correct modules and power up the devices. So we already added the modules, so we can skip this part. Okay, the next one is, okay, so this one is to add the modules on the switch 2 and switch 3, so we did that. The next one is used to show IP interface brief command to identify the slots in which the modules were placed. So we will go into the switch 2 or 3 and we will run the command show IP interface brief, and we will check the module number. So if we go into the switch 2 CLI and show IP interface brief. Okay, so this one is the module we just add gigabit internet 5/1. This one is a fiber module. Okay, 5/1. Okay, now click on the west router, go to the physical tab and install the appropriate module that will be at the serial interfaces. So we need to add the serial interfaces on the west router. If we go the activity, and this one is a west router. Okay, so the first thing we need to power off the device. These are the modules available, and if we check this one, so this one is actually, this one is the serial ports. We will drag this. Okay, and next thing is optional, so we can use the cover for the unused loads. So this one is the cover, so we can put this here and power on the device. Next one, the part number 3 is to connect the devices. Okay, so we need to choose the appropriate cable type, and the first device, the last device, this one is a table we need to follow. And in this table, for the first device is the east router, and the interface of this router will be 0/0, and this device will be use the cable, straight through cable to the switch 1, and the port of the switch 1 will be gigabit 0/1. Okay, so this one is the device, this one is the port for this device, and the next device is this one, switch 1, and the port of this switch 1 is 0/1. So we will follow this table. Now go to the east. Okay. Okay, east router, and the interface is 0/0, and it will be go to the switch 0/1. This one is straight cable 0/0, switch 0/1. Okay, if I click on the show interface labels, this option, so we can check the interface numbers. So east 0/0 is going to the switch 1 0/1. Okay, we just complete this connection. The next one is going to the east 0/1 to the switch number 4, and the port is 0/1. So this straight cable 0/1 to switch 4 0/1. Okay, the next one, east fast Ethernet 0/1/0 is going to the PC1. Okay, the same straight cable 0/10 to the PC1, 0/11 to the PC2, and 0/1/2 to the PC3. So 0/11 to PC2 and 0/12 to PC number 3. Okay, we just complete these entries. Okay, the next connection is the switch 1, port number 0/1 is going to the PC4, switch 1, port 01, switch 1, port 01 is going to the PC number 4, Okay, now 02 is going to the PC number 5 and 03 is going to the PC number 6. Okay, so 02 to PC 5, 03 to PC number 6. Okay, we complete these entries. Now switch number 4, gigabit 0/2, using the cross cable to the switch 3, gigabit 3/1. Now these are the same devices, switch to the switch, so we will use the cross cable. Okay, switch 4 is 02 and 3 is 31. Zero 2 and 31. Okay. Next is the fiber connection between the switch 2 and switch 3, and both switches will be used the same interface, gigabit 5/1, 5.1, 2 and 3 using the 5.1. Okay, so this one is the fiber cable, 5.1, 5.1. Okay, the next connection is switch 2 using 0/1 to the PC 7 and 1/1 to the PC 8 and 2.1 to the PC 9. Okay, so we have to select the straight cable, switch number 2, 0/1 to PC 7, one slash one to PC 8 and 2.1 to PC 9. Okay, we complete this. The last one is we need to connect the east and the west router using the serial interface 000 and 000, and the DCE side will be on the east. So we will connect this serial cable, this cable with the clock sign, and first we will click on the east router 0/0/0, and the last we will click on the west router using the interface 000. Okay, so when we select the east router first, so this side will be the DCE clocking side and the other side will be the DTE side. So with this connection the activity is complete, so we can check the numbers here if we click on the check results, and this activity is complete. If we click on the assessment items, so all items are covered 52/52.